Hi guys, my name is Manjaja Difo, and in the next few minutes I want to show you a simple formula to making 50 to 150,000 naira selling just mobile data right on your phone without the need of laptop or anything. If you're watching this on YouTube, I would like you to quickly go to your settings and increase the resolution. Make sure it is up to 360 so you would see this clearly. And if you're watching it on your phone, please kindly rotate your phone so that you watch it on a horizontal orientation, so you get to see everything I am saying more clearly. So we're going to dive right in how to sell mobile data, MTN, 9 Mobile, Glow and Airtel data, and make as much as 50 to 150k doing so. I would show you a very simple formula that many of my students have been able to use. And before I forget, this video has been created exclusively for members of the Daily Mentor Group. So if you're not a member of the Daily Mentor Group and you would like to hop on board, please do well to comment on the video or send me a message. Let's do the simple mathematics right away. So first of all, before we get into anything, I would need you to see why this is a viable business. This is it. This is the need. The need is an addiction. The need for mobile data. You're using mobile data to watch me. Every day people use mobile data. So the need is an addiction. People cannot stay without data. Even you right now, if your data runs out now, you feel like you would stop breathing. So there is an addiction, and every time something becomes an addiction, it's a very big market. And that's why no matter how hard the economy is, alcohol will keep selling, because for many it's an addiction. You understand? So once anything becomes an addiction, it's a very big market, and if you need to make some money, you dive right in. And that's a piece of information you can use in other businesses anyway. Once you're able to locate a number of people who can't help but keep sewing new clothes, you have a big market as a fashion designer. So yeah, that is it. Your market is an addiction. It's an information age, and people are asking who, how, what, why, where, when. Right on your Google, you keep asking how to make EBA, how to do this. It's an information age, so people are looking for information, and mobile data is what people use to find those informations on the internet, right? So I would like you to keep that in mind, so that you know that the market is very massive. Your market as a Nigerian is 84 million Nigerians, because 84 million Nigerians as of 2022 use the internet, and that's a very big market. 84 million Nigerians use the market, and everybody use the internet, and everybody is actually trying to get data at a very cheap rate. So the market is very big. Your market is massive, right? Now there are types of mobile data, and as you're watching this, you already know a lot of them, but let me categorize them under this. There's regular data that you buy from telecommunication companies. It's regular. It's what you dial *131 on MTN, *141 on Airtel, all of that. On Glow and 9 Mobile, it's regular data you buy from them, and it has proven to be the most expensive way to get data. It's expensive because with 1,000 you could get 1,500 gig on MTN, but if you're buying SME data, you're actually going to get if you're buying for yourself, you get like 4 gig, and it's the same consumption, so and the same durability. So regular data is none of your business. SME data is one of the ones you'll be selling. SME data was created mainly for people in a company to buy in bulk and share amongst themselves. That was the primary aim before Nigerians turned it into business, and it's churning in thousands and millions for people. So the next one is data gifting. You would also sell data gift. Data gift is just like someone having data and is sending to someone from it. So you will understand all that. And the third one here is data cards. Okay, those you can also be selling that. You can be printing data cards like recharge cards and selling, and I am going to show you how to do that. So how to take advantage of this entire thing, this market of 84 million people. If I begin to give you the figures, what people spend on mobile data, it's massive. So why can, and people are not going to stop buying and buying data and using data. So why not jump right in and enjoy and take advantage of this market? Now you can take advantage of this as a VTU owner like me. You have a website of yours that you put the API. If you're not tech savvy, you don't understand what an API is. You put up an API there and people buy on your website, and you're sleeping and waking up and people are buying, and you're making some money, some fraction of money. It's a very good way to have passive income if you know how to do it. And you can actually start this with 50 to 60,000. Yeah, you can actually do that. So anyone who wants to do that should just send me a message, and then I can hook you up. There is quite a lot of advertising you need to put into that, but it's possible. And once you've gotten popular, you can have people just buying on your website without you stressing yourself. Okay, after the VTU owner, you could also be a VTU affiliate. A VTU affiliate is just someone that signs up on the website of the VTU owner and gets commission for everyone that buys, and gets data cheaper and gets commission from everyone that buys through them. This one is usually for websites that have a setup that looks like network marketing, where people who sign up under you get a commission for people who sign up under you, and they get commissions for people who sign up under them. Now VTU vending has gone as far as people who are under you, each time they recharge their account, each time they fund their account, you get a part of the pay, right? So it's really not a big deal. But then vending is the core of this training. I'm going to base this training on vending, how you can be a vendor and how much you can make from vending, right? So for vending, it is just you that goes to this person's website, signs up as a user, and just begin to sell data to people. So people send you money to your account, you send them data. Here you buy at a cheaper rate, you sell at a higher rate. And I hope you've seen many people do that already. Just that a lot of people are not even doing it correctly. So they are hardly making any money from that. Now the last one is user. If you sign up just to be recharging yourself, and that saves you a lot of money. Instead of buying 1.5 gigabyte from MTN for 1,000 naira, you get to buy up to 4 gigabyte for that 1,000 naira, and even have some change. You can even buy 5 gigabyte from some websites, and that saves you a lot of money if you use a lot of data like me. Okay. Now, how do you make 50k monthly? If you're able to establish how you can make 50k monthly from this, you can go ahead to multiply that, do times 2 of that effort, or times 3, and be able to make 100 or 150,000 doing this thing. And I imagine that there are people here who are looking for a 50k job. If you can just be in your room and still make 50k, this will be amazing, and it's super easy. So this is something that I would want all of us to be able to do if you are willing to make money from this. Meanwhile, if you don't feel like jumping on this opportunity, it's cool, because we're going to bring in more skills and more business opportunities that you can jump in. So not everybody must do the same thing, but I dare you to try this and you would thank me. So you make 80 naira profit per gig averagely, right? You can make more than 80 naira depending on how much you are selling your data and how much you're getting. But the websites that I'll be showing you to buy data from will be selling to you from 215 naira per gig, right? 215 to 240. So since you're just starting out, I would like you to stick with the ones that are going to be selling for you cheaper, so that you won't have to charge people too high. Now I am imagining that you're selling 1 gigabyte of MTN and Airtel data. I'm really saying MTN and Airtel because those are the only ones I want you to focus on if you want to make money. Glow and 9mobile are on another level. Just ignore them. MTN and Airtel have a very wide base of usage, and then their data is cheap and it's easy to vend and all of that. They don't have fluctuations as much as Glow and 9mobile. So stick with MTN and Airtel. So if you're selling MTN and Airtel, you're buying at 215 and you're selling at 300 naira, which is the price that I advise for you right now. If you're watching this video immediately, I created it. If you're selling, there are people selling for 350, 400, but don't do that. Now there are people selling for less than 300. Don't do that too. The reason is because when you sell less, you think that you're actually trying to get the more market. But when you remove yourself from the uniform of markets, you become suspicious and untrustworthy. And then it's very unnecessary. if you don't have, if it's not your own website you're having, it's unnecessary for you to be selling cheaper when it's popular that people are buying for 300. So if you're buying for 215, you're selling at 300, you're actually making 85 naira profit per 1 gig. Now let me peg that at 80 naira per 1 gig profit by 1 gig. You would need to sell 20 gig per day to be able to attain your 50k monthly budget. Selling 20 gig per day is very, very easy if you follow me carefully. 20 gig per day is like selling 2 gig to 10 people, or selling 5 gig to 4 people, or selling 10 gig to 2 people. You could even get one person that will buy the 20 gig. 20 gig, yeah. So if you are selling 20 gig per day, means you're making 80 naira times 20, which is 1,600 naira profit per day. And that means that you're making 48,000 naira per day. You know that I had to approximate it to 80. You could make more, you could sell more. Not every day you sell only 20 gig. Now that is an easy 50,000 naira that you don't have to go out and work for. All you need to do is to do some major marketing here and there and make sure that people get to know you're the guy doing the stuff. Okay, so that is the formula for getting up to 50k per month. If you want to get up to 100k, you do times 2 of this. Put in more effort to get more people. If you want to get 150k, you put in more effort. And I bet you putting in more effort on this business model is easier than going for a 9 to 5 every day, because you need less effort, less capital. You don't need anything, and then you are going to be getting data even for a very cheap rate yourself for your own usage. So that is that about how you can make it. So how do you get these people to buy the 20 gig, the 40 gig, the 60 gig, so that you make every day, so that you make up to this amount? You're going to be designing flyers like this, very pretty flyers like this, right? Now many people don't know that it's very, very important for you to have very good designs. The designs themselves position you as a company, positions you as a serious person. Unlike what I see people do, they just do mobile phone design and they just post over it. It doesn't make sense. When you're doing business, it's amazing to start somewhere, but how much would it cost you to even design something like this? You could even learn it and design better, or get someone to do it for 1,000 to 2,000, and you just have a number of designs that you keep changing, right? So that's you design things like this. And then when you're done designing things like this with your price list, and I told you to focus only on MTN and Glow, so I mean on Airtel. So when you do your design, ignore these ones. You're not going to sell much data to Glow and 9 Mobile customers. Or when you do, you can also do a separate design for each of them, like this for MTN. This is for MTN, for Airtel, something catchy. This is something I've done for my own students. Now, that is that. When you design something like this, where are you going to get the customers? All of you already have it in mind that you're getting customers from social media, from your status, from groups you belong to, from paid adverts, and from offline. I am going to concentrate on this and say a few things about them that is going to help you. Now, if you are if you don't get this well, come back to this very point and watch it, because it's the most important part of this training. So on social media, what people do is to go out there and every day they are posting their flyers and they are saying, buy from me, buy your data, cheap data, buy from your girl, let me not go back to the village, buy from. That's not selling. You're just being a nuisance. People will get tired of seeing you even when they need your stuff. Your work, whether it is in selling mobile data or in selling anything, your work is to understand the age we're inside. There was an age when it was about needs. When someone has a need, you sell to them, you tell them to buy for your need. These days, it's not about that. Even the people selling herbs in town have changed their marketing. They are doing what is called information marketing. That's why you will stand, they will be explaining one sickness until you feel like you have it. That's the best way to market. So when you are marketing on social media, by all means, put out your flyers there. But one of the, let me list a number of best ways to market on social media, whether it's on your status or on your social media handles. The number one is to educate people. When you educate people, they think you are a pro. When they think you're a pro, they want to buy from you. So when you post today that people should buy data from you tomorrow, and you're posting that they should buy data from you, it doesn't make sense. Maybe we should do a content marketing challenge. In content marketing, you are going out there to look for information and sharing it with these people. Informations like, say it's mobile data you're selling. Informations like how to reduce your mobile data consumption. You can Google it or go on YouTube and just search it, how to reduce mobile data consumption. You can create a video or an audio with that and then post it on your timeline. And when you post after, or you just type, when you type how to reduce your mobile data consumption, go to your settings, do whatever, turn off this, turn on this. When you're done doing that, and you tell them, meanwhile, at the end of the post, meanwhile, I am your data plug anytime, any day, send me a message. It becomes easier for someone to send you a message because the person now sees you as a pro, doesn't see you as desperate, since you're teaching the person how not to consume so much data. You understand? That's one way. The second way is to use offers. If I were you, I would jot this and get back to you later. Use offers and giveaways very well, very importantly. So you're selling your data for 300 naira. It means that if someone buys 5 gig from you, it will be 3 times 5, which is 1.5. One of the days, wake up and tell people that when they are buying, let me say, how much is 250 times 5? That is about 1,250. So wake up one day and say, for today alone, buy 5 gigabyte of data for 1,250 instead of 1,500. Someone may even not need the data, but because there is a discount, the person will buy. You can wake up and say 2 gig used to be 600, today it is 500, and you're still making profit though. If you sell 2 gig for 500, it means you're making about that's for you're getting 215 to 218. Let's say you're getting 215, you're selling for 500. That means you're making 70 naira for just that purchase, and then you get more sales on the day you're doing offers than this you're not doing offers. So you can do discounts, 5% discounts, 10% discounts, depending on how you want to do it. But make sure that you're still making profit. The people will not know you're making profit, but the offers give you ideas to keep posting, and then they keep you in the face of people, and then they make your what you're selling look attractive. And then giveaways. When you've made some money with your business, wake up one day and sacrifice 1,000. When you sacrifice 1,000, go ahead, and many of you are in this group because I kept you with giveaways. I'll just tell you, one person will get 500 MB, one person will get 1 gig, and all of that. It is a subtle way of making people feel belonged. People like free things. So when you wake up as a business person, you've been making money, you can decide to dedicate 1,000, 2,000 to giveaways, and you say, uh, I'm doing data giveaway, and that will give you so much exposure. Doing data giveaway, and you say the people should, you make a post with your flyer, and you say you're giving out 1 gigabyte to 10 people, and you say how to qualify for it. Simply like this video, comment by mentioning like 2 of your friends, and share. And when you share, tag me or use the hashtag whatever, and you choose the people with the highest likes. Or you can just say, like this post, comment, mention your friends to come and like your comment, and share the post. When they mention their friends to come and like, you're going to count the likes or love or whatever reaction the people use on their comments, and select the top 10 and give them 1 gig. It's just 2,000 something that you'll be spending, 2,150. And that post will go viral because people will be mentioning many of their friends. They will be wanting many of their friends to come and comment, to come and like their comment, so that they would win the giveaway. When you do that, you get to see the people that come to like will see the post. They will be aware that you sell data, and going forward, they want to buy from you. The people who win the giveaway, when they feel obligated to you, so when they want to buy data, they are buying from you. That's the second way to sell on social media. I said number 1, use content. Look for content. Always find how to save data, how to save battery on your phone, which data, mobile data is the best, how to whatever. All those how-tos, you can always search them up on YouTube and on Google. And then secondly, I said use offers and giveaways. So when you do offers and giveaways, it flies you. The third thing is for you to be consistent. You don't post when you feel like. Schedule your post. Decide that today, I don't want you to post once daily. Even though you're not supposed to be posting daily about what you're selling, right? I mean, every minute, all about what you're selling. So if you are making, how to get the best out of social media and get people to really be following and talking to you is to make up to 3 posts per day, 2 to 3 posts. If you're making 3 posts, you can do 2 posts, business posts, since it's not boring, it's information and marketing. So let's say you're doing 2 business posts. The first one, you just post and ask people to buy data from you. The second one, you're posting information how to reduce data consumption or anything like that. And the third one can just be any post like you see me do. I just get to get people to laugh. It's nothing. We must not always be serious. So when you're making 3 posts per day, you must be consistent. Make sure that 24/7 every day you are posting about this business. If you do this for 1 month, you would be known amongst your friends as the data plug. I see people don't do this. They just come around for a few days and then they stop and they will say people borrowed from them and they didn't pay. All right, so that's not business. You were just joking. If you were not joking, even your roommate should pay. It's business. If you go to anybody's shop, you collect and say I will transfer later. Make sure you see transfers before you send data, and I will show you how to ensure that in a moment. So the second thing is status. It's same with the social media. You just make sure that you always update. Status lasts for 24 hours. Before they finish, you put up another one. And please, I beg you in the name of God, people just use status as if we don't have any work aside their status. Do not, make sure that your status does not have more than 3 things on it. If you already have 3 things, wait until they expire or delete one. Make sure it is 3 or less, because when you have many statuses, people get to stop viewing your status because they are tired. So on your status, make sure it is just one of the status that is talking about your business, just your business, your flyer, selling data. Then others can be something funny. There is something about funny, being funny. Comedy sells in Nigeria. It's why some of us get to be funny. It sells in Nigeria. So if you can download pictures or videos that you can be posting that are funny, people will always want to view your status and they would be able to view the flyer of the data you're selling. Now the third one is groups. You can make posts to groups. Same post you make on your timeline, you can share to groups, but make sure not to spam groups. Share only to groups where you are allowed to share. Maybe your community group or the old student group, old schoolmates group, or anything like that. But make sure you are only sharing to groups that you're allowed to share, and don't share to groups always. Do not go and comment on people's posts and be asking them under the comment to buy data from you. That's spamming. Only make posts where you can be approved. The fourth one is paid adverts. It is very, very important and it's powerful. If you can do an advert and spend just 1,000 daily, even though I don't want you to start with that, I want you to get used to the business first. If you spend 1,000 daily, you are likely going to even make a profit of times 5 of that in a day if you know how to do it. We are supposed to, this is the third thing we're supposed to do, the third topic that we're keeping to talk about. I'm supposed to show you how to set up an advert right on your phone, social media, Facebook advert right on your phone, Instagram advert right on your phone with very little money, and then you get people to be buying from you. And the fifth one is offline. Offline, you can print one of these, right? Like in front of my house, there's something like this, one of these, and you make sure that your phone number is on it. When you put never run out this place, put your phone number boldly and you hang it. You can print it. It doesn't cost you up to 2,000. Okay, if you're in Jos and you want to do it, I can do it for you. It doesn't cost you up to 2,000 to print a banner that is big enough for people to see, and use nails to hit it on the front of your gate, your door, or wherever. You can even go and print posters, like DI posters. It doesn't cost up to 15 naira per A4. You just print them and you go paste them in your locality or anywhere. It has your number, so when anyone wants data, they can call the number. The aim is for you to be everywhere, for people to be looking for you everywhere. If you do this for 1 month, you're going to be receiving calls and getting chats all over the place, and you would be able to reach your target of 50, 100, 150k monthly without stress. Now, for links of the websites that I recommend for you to sign up, you just check the description of this post, check the description of this video, and you will get links to two websites that I recommend for you to sign up. And when you sign up, you begin to buy data. I would also require you to tell me if you are having any difficulty signing up or funding your account, and then I will help you with that. Just go choose any of the links, and the number one is my most recommended, because they sell cheaper and their data delivery is instant. The moment you send someone data, they see it in 5 seconds maximum. It is easy, and then they charge you very low when you're funding your account. The second one does not charge you for funding your account. It gives you more opportunities, like converting in case you mistakenly recharge 5,000 and you didn't want to recharge 5,000 on your phone, or someone mistakenly recharged 5,000, you can convert it to cash on that website and send the cash to your inbox or to someone. So if someone mistakenly recharged 5,000, you can help them on the second website to convert it back to cash, and then you charge the person. You no stress, you just transfer the airtime, and then they send you money to your wallet, and then you transfer it to your bank account. So it's that simple. That's why I'm giving you the two. The first one should be exclusively used for data. So if you're doing just data and airtime, make sure you stick with the first one, because they have cheap rates and they have very fast delivery. The second one is has other options like buying NEPA bill, converting airtime to cash, buying e-pins like WAEC e-pin and all that, recharge card printing and all of that. But I would want you to start one at a time. Meanwhile, the second one also requires you to start with 2,000 naira. You have to put 2,000 naira in the account before you are activated to start. But the first one, you can put just 500 and buy data first or whatever. That is up to you. Now, for a recap, I would like to say that you are it's a business of its own. It's an organism, so it is something that you should do with the whole of your mind. But let me quickly say, these websites create wallets for you that you can receive money with, but I advise you not to use the wallet, because many Nigerian banks don't send money to the wallet. I want you to have a separate account with any bank that you don't use for anything else, and make sure that it's a bank that hardly has much of network issues. And when you want, use it just for the business, so that you'll be able to track your profit. And for the whole day, when you make sales, make sure you record your sales so that you know whether you're making progress or not. Now, if you're using a separate bank account for this, once someone indicates they want to buy data, you send the person the account, and then always tell the people to give you proof of payment when they are done paying. If you want to grow in business, you need a little touch of wickedness. So when your friends ask you whether you can send them data, they will send the money later, tell them that it is the money they send that you used to buy the data to give them. And me and you know it's not like that. Tell them you don't have any money kept that you can use to send data. It is the money they send that you used to buy them data on the platform. So they should just send you the money first. When you get the money, then you would be able to, then you can send the data. Now, if you decide that you want to send the data to people who have not sent you money, then also decide to forget the money. You understand? Because business doesn't work like that. If I'm making 18 naira on 1 gig and I send you 1 gig and you don't pay me, it is not like I lost. What I lost is the profit of like I think about three sales. 3 sales is 240, so about 3 sales, 3 gig. It doesn't work well for business, right? So it retards you. So keep one bank account. When they send you money, they send you proof of payment, then you can send the data. You don't have to see a lot if you see a legit proof of payment, right? So that's how to avoid people borrowing. Now quickly go to the description of the video, click on the first link, sign up. You can click on the second link to sign up, and let the money making start. If you have any question, you ask in the comments or you ask in the group. Thank you for following.